Hi, Libra, and welcome to your 2024 forecast. This is going to be an overall view of 2024 for you. Okay, we're going to be talking generally, we're going to talk about job, career, business, and we're going to talk about love relationships, whether you're single or in a committed relationship. This is a collective message, so if you want something that is more personalized and accurate for you as an individual, then you can go to my website. There is a link in the description box to get there. And I also just want to remind you that for more current at the time, because this is an overview for the year, you still will want to check out your monthly zodiac horoscope and your weekly predictions and forecasts. But having said all that, let's get going here, Libra. So we have returning, going with the flow, and the Three of Wands. I love this because I call this my traveling card, right? So what I want to say, this is going to be a year, maybe one of two things, or three things even for you, Libra. Maybe this is a year where you are going to get everything back to normal, per se, where you are going with the flow, with the ebb and flow of life, right? You're going to be working like the tides, in and out, just flowing consistently and balanced. All right. Maybe for the last few years, or even just this past few months of 2023, that hasn't been the case. And that's what you're going to be returning to. I feel like just a constant or a state of normal, or what it is. And it will be different for each one of you of what you consider normal to be. For others of you, maybe going with the flow is traveling. It is going out, standing there looking and knowing that there's so much more out there for you. And how are you going to hop onto one of these ships and go after it? Or for some of you, it could be waiting for your ships to come in. So, and then third, I think it could just be a year of going with the flow. If you feel like being at home, you're at home. If you feel like traveling, you travel. And that doesn't always mean long distance travel. It could also mean short distance travel, traveling around your community, your province, your state, your country, okay? So I feel like there's going to be more of that coming up for you. And then we have music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. With the Six of Swords. Again, this is a traveling card, right? It's going from something that maybe wasn't smooth and balanced into something that is. So again, like I said, I feel like you're coming, it says here, returning. You're coming back to a way of being, or you're moving forward to a new way of being, which may be the ebb and flow for you. Another message here, though, that's very specific is listening to music. So again, whether it's, the melody could trigger something for you, or it could be the lyrics that is an actual direct message for you. So pay attention this coming 2024 for the music that you're listening to. When something really strikes you, pay attention to what it is, because there could very well be a message in there for you from spirit, from God, source, universe, okay, your angels, or whomever it is you go to for your higher guidance. Ooh, now we have invisibility. Take off your cloak of invisibility and let your light be seen. Oh, I can kind of see how these are tying together here. All right, with the King of Cups. Very interesting. Take off your cloak of invisibility and let your light be seen. Maybe for a lot of you, this is the year that you're stepping out. And I like this because this would be like stepping out, right? Maybe going for the flow with you is going to put yourself out somehow, whether it's in the public, again, within your family, friend groups, community groups, whatever it is. I feel like you are going to be wearing the King of Cups on your sleeve, right? Your emotions for everyone to see, but it's good, positive emotion. It's balanced emotion. It's wise and calm emotion, diplomatic emotion. I feel like you've never let that be seen before by others in your life, or if you have, it's only been a few people. All right. So I really feel like you're going to allow that side of yourself to be seen. And I love that it ties in with the music here, because music invokes emotion, right? So maybe you're now going to let that be shown. Time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. With the Ace of Wands. So I almost feel, again, this is you returning to yourself. Or maybe you've never been there, so it's not even returning. I think that's for the majority of you. For some of you, it's going to be and showing your true self. And for others of you, if this is striking a chord where you, I love that with music, right? But if it's striking a chord with you, maybe this is the year you start out 2024, just kind of aces are new beginnings as well. And with wands, it's really all about inspired action. What potential is there out in the world for you to grab a hold of? What new opportunity, what new growth can happen? And maybe you need to take a little bit of time out, Libra, at the beginning of the year and figure that out for yourself, so that you do become seen, so that you are able to trust your intuition, that wise, balanced emotion, and hear, or even see in some cases, the messages, and that you're brave enough to go out there and do it, that there's going to be a drive behind it to move forward in this new direction, or in some case, move back into who it is that you really are. I love this message for you for general. Let's go into work, career, business. Love that. Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. And the Moon. I love that there's two aces here, one full of passion and, being inspired, wanting to grow, seeing potential. Same with the Ace of Pentacles. Again, maybe new opportunities to manifest what it is into your life, new financial or career opportunities. We are talking about career here, so I love that with the ace. Maybe 2024 is going to bring new career opportunities for some of you, which will lead to the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, where you feel like, I finally am where I am supposed to be. This feels good. I feel like the King of Cups here, like emotionally balanced and calm. Maybe for some of you, it is stepping out into that spotlight, right? Becoming visible again. Under this full moon, you're stepping out from behind the shadows, from behind your inner emotion, where you finally feel secure enough that you can step out and be seen. So that may be for some of you in your job, career, or in business, where you're finally going to step out and be seen. For some of you, it's new opportunities. But either way, this is going to be a very emotionally fulfilling year for you when it comes to work, career, or business. I'm looking here. It's almost like the little girl, see, she's behind him here. And it's like, no, I'm afraid to go out and be seen under this moon. I'm going to stay hidden. And it comes back to take off your cloak of invisibility and let your light be seen, who it is you truly are. You let that little light shine from within. Or you let the big full moon shine down on you, or the sun even. Okay, let's look at love and relationships. And this is for whether you are single or in committed, okay? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I hide behind material things. Keys on a ring, many options, decision, string along, one night stand, unconventional, I believe it says. Yeah. So, if you are a single person, we'll start there. I feel like there is someone that's hiding, right? I don't know if it's necessarily behind material things. The message I'm getting is that there's someone who's hiding. Maybe it's you who's hiding your feelings for someone, or someone who's hiding their feelings for you. But if you are feeling like this could be something, like this could be a worthwhile option for you, then make the effort. Even if it's to go out on that first date, or maybe even give them the option of a second or third date until you can make a decision, that is the message here for you, is at least make the effort. Don't write them off right away. Like, don't write them off as, oh, this is a player, they're not around, you know, they're going to string me along, or don't you string anyone along, right? But a decision will have to be made. It may be that you decide to continue seeing one another. It may be that you decide that you will need to make effort with someone else. But I feel like there are going to be some options coming in this year for you, so make the effort. Now, if you are in dating or in a committed relationship or marriage, I feel like, again, someone is hiding. Maybe they show their love and affection to you by giving you material things, gifts, taking you places, spending insane amount of money on things for you or for you both to do. And while that's great, if they aren't showing emotion in any other way, it's almost like you could say buying love, all right? And the message here is an effort needs to be made. If this is a great love, if you know this person is the person that you love and that you want to be with, and you know they feel the same way, they just have a hard time showing it, then you both need to make that effort. You need to make a decision. And maybe this takes work, where you work on it together so that they can show that love and affection toward you in a non-material or monetary way. And that's, I think, the main message. If this resonates, it either will or it won't, okay? But if one of you is hiding behind, I show my love by buying and giving, the other person in the relationship, I feel this is a heads up message where, Libra, there needs to be an effort made here to show love and affection in the traditional way, which is talking and looking at one another and maybe holding hands, whatever it may be, hugging, sneaking in little kisses. I'm not sure, but I feel like someone here is missing that emotional attachment and replacing it with gifts of love and gifts and material things, right? Okay, let's get a few more cards. I just want to tie it up here, Libra, for your 2024. It looks very promising. Sometimes when I get these relationship messages, they are like a heads up. It's not that there's anything particularly bad about any of it. It's just, you know what? Spirit is saying it could be better if you were to change a few things. It's advice. You don't have to take it. But if you do, then you may see a change in things for yourself. That's with all of the messages here, right? So, oh, well, out came this one. The Six of Wands. Yeah, that's where you'll see success, is by, in your own way, in your situation, the way this unfolds for you, the way to have success is to do the work. And sometimes it's hard work, sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it's emotional. It will be different for everyone. But the message here is if you do the work, there will be emotional satisfaction. You'll get yourself back to you, okay? There will be success. Let me grab another here. Yeah, the Fool. Be willing to take the leap of faith. It's kind of like be willing to take the leap of faith, because what do you have to lose at this point? It's an interesting question. Really give that some thought. What do I have to lose by not taking the leap of faith and being the Fool here? And spend some time on that and talk to Spirit about that. And the Page of Wands, it's being youthful. It's wanting to get out there. It's being inspired. We were talking about that within your career here, and even just with getting back to yourself. Like, you had 2 aces, I think it was, right? Well, the Page of Wands is full of new ideas too. And they know that there's limitless potential out there for you. They want you to go on the adventure. They want you to be inspired. They want you to be a free spirit. So, Libra, that is your reading for 2024. Like I said, you can kind of get the pinpoint by month or week by watching the other videos that I do. And if you want something more personalized, then please contact me. But I just want you to know that I wish you a very happy and prosperous and adventure-filled, I want to say, 2024.